Hi, welcome. In this video, we're going to run through how to add a project in, and there's a couple of different ways to do that. The first and by far the most simple is going straight to the project list. So on the project menu, project list, and add new. We simply select the client, and we'll select the manager. If there's contact details against the client, they'll be available in the drop down. What's the status of the project? So if we scroll down the list, there's quite a few different statuses there. The ideal is to get them in as soon as you receive the request so that you've got some tracking process to see exactly where your projects are up to. Add in the job address. If they're part of a package of works, you might want to put the package name on there. I have some clients who will have a package of work from one client for a month. They'll put what package that belongs to. The next thing to do is to put in your quote description. We can insert tables and things if that makes it easier for setting up your quote description. This is for the human requirements, how many people, how many man days, that kind of thing, and the equipment requirements. I've quite a few clients who have particular codings in terms of what kind of equipment is required on the job. So when they're scrolling through the project list and they've got a particular machinery available, then they're straight away what project to allocate to fill in the availability of that machine. On the work type, we can set these up specific for your kinds of work, and really it becomes the quality check. So if it's lawn mowing, you might be checking that the edges have been whippersnipped. You might be checking that the hard stand areas have been blown. Well, obviously, that all grass is mowed. The standard might include trimming of vegetation. That's completely up to you about what your quality requirements. Quite often, if you're working from a contract, they'll be outlined in the contract of what the specification is. Add them in your work type, they'll automatically come up as a checklist for your field staff when they're completing the works. The job notes just goes to the field workers so they know exactly if an area is parked out or something like that. It's good to put the notes in there, get there before 8 a.m. If there's things in the office like this all claims need to be sent with a subcontractor statement or insurance details, something like that, you can certainly add those straight in here. Another one I see in work notes is, cut tree stumps down to a certain level and make sure you paint them a particular colour. You can add your pricing in here, and you can fill in the dates as the project moves through the process. Once we're done, we can simply just add. So that's adding in a standard project. Then we can have a look at any purchases related to that project. So if you need to get in some contract services, you need to get materials, you can certainly add those in. If you want to get particular quotes from your suppliers as part of that tendering process, you can certainly add those in there as well. The planning we'll go through in the next video. Once you've popped your quote together, you can generate a quote PDF or the quote straight on the page. You can then also email the quote directly to the client from here, and it will save a record of that email. So that's pretty much the adding a project straight from the project list. Your other option is to import a project. So to import a project, we just went to the project menu and import projects. We download the template. Once we've downloaded the template, we follow the instructions here. You fill in the Excel template, following these instructions, inserting which ID numbers need to go in. Then when you're ready to import those projects, save the file you've been working on, choose it and select it here, or you can drag and drop it straight on here and click add, and it will give you the status of the import, which job numbers it assigned to that import, and the status, so you'll know that it's all gone through fine. And basically that's all you need to do to import your projects.